Hi everybody, welcome back to Pikaturtle's playthrough of Pokemon Violet. This is the final and last part of this playthrough, so I thank you for joining me across this journey. Sorry, it's been a very long journey, and hopefully the next playthrough will be a little bit more up to date. Again, I apologize. Everybody else has beaten this game long before this, and I just now, in 2026, finished the final part of at least Alyssa's playthrough. And not doing the DLC because I don't have enough money for that, and I've already bought it twice. I bought it on my other Violet game and obviously my Scarlet playthrough. And I hope to do some live streams with Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was about to say Legends EA. I'd like to do Legends EA as well, but hadn't gotten to that yet. Have yet to start on those videos. Hope to get to those soon. In this video, this is mainly just all the final stuff that happens in this game, basically. I guess it's not post-game, considering how the credits don't happen until after the last part of the main game, so I guess that ending is technically not a post-game, and I want to call it a post-game because I beat the Elite Four and everything, and I'm like, well, I didn't get credits after I've beaten them, so it's like, is that even considered a post-game? I guess not. I guess post-game would be after going through Area 0. Try to speed up most of the gameplay of the battles. I had things to say, and then I forget everything. I mainly ended up using my floats a little bit more. I don't know why. And I also swapped Pikaturtle out for the Iron Treads. I think it's what it's called. Dawn? Well, his name's Dawn. I nicknamed him Dawn. I didn't know. Or they. It's genderless. My bad. Ooh, I think I only have like one Pokemon fan throughout this whole thing, and that was just the Jigglypuff. Everybody else I managed to get through. Just like how there's people in the background and they're completely unaware or uninterested in the Pokemon battle that's going on in front of the dang doors. Debating if I should swap or just keep Chomp out, and I'm like, well, he just got a boost in special attack, so I'm like, might as well. And then the final is obviously the weakness of my starter, so I had to swap out. I feel kind of bad not being able to like catch the other Pokemon with different Pokeballs. The only one who really had a different Pokeball was Dawn. rock rough in the background. Yeah, why are you using Pokeballs when you got Premier Balls right there? I noticed the Pokeballs you threw were regulars. Well, now, Miss Alyssa, it seems you have grown quite smoothly over the freaking. Oh, the same person was on the line, mind you. Casopia's. Yeah, oh my gosh, I freaking think I did it fast enough, and I don't think I did. Or slow enough, excuse me. There's should be yours to bear. So it was settled, the course of action is determined to see it through. At least you guys can pause, and I can't. This is like a voiceover while this is playing, so. It turns out you're as strong as you are kind. Thank you. It's sad. My friend couldn't really play this game. I know I got her a 3DS before she passed away, and I got her, I think, Moon? Or, I want to say, oh, what? I missed time. It's a pleasure. Oh, Mr. Clavin? Himself facing off against one of our students on this. What were you thinking? If you just let me explain myself. Oh, spare me. I just love how we're just standing there, just like, should I go? Gracious, no, anything but that. What is this thing? So I got her either Pokemon Moon or a Maya grabbed Ultra Moon. I tried getting the DS back so I could see what Pokemon she had or how far she got, but her brother and her mom, I couldn't. I think they wanted to keep it, which understandable. Though I would just like to see her Pokemon, and if I could transfer her Pokemon, or at least clone them, because I do have an action replay for the 3DS, so I could technically clone them, and then just leave them on that 3DS forever, and then transfer the Pokemon she used onto my Switch, but I can't. I haven't really gotten into contact with her brother and mother, so. And I think when I tried to get a hold of them, they said sure or something and never gotten back in contact, and I can't even remember what happened in that conversation. I think they said they didn't know where I was at or something. Still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. You know, like, you see her backpack and you just know it's her. Does anyone else, like, think of, like, Elvis Presley with that hair? Like, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I think of someone else. I'm horrible at comparisons, because I'll say one thing and then it'd be like, no, that doesn't look like them or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking of the hair and I'm just, like, remembering all those references with the hair of specific singers or whatever in movies. I couldn't remember what Pokemon she sent out first, and I didn't even think to look it up until, like, I get to the Elite Four, because I couldn't remember the gym leaders' names very well, or the towns, for that matter. So I was like, I don't know what Pokemon she sends out first, so I'm just gonna send out the starter. I guess I could have used Derek, Jiggly. It seems like sometimes Derek does a good job, and then other times it's like, why are you taking so much damage when other Pokemon, it feels like you take less damage. I say more damage. It takes more damage on some Pokemon, and then other Pokemon, it feels like it takes less. I just forgot what I just said. I started getting mesmerized into the apple. Hardly ever use them that much, though. No, no. I didn't see that. I thought I did. You know what? I probably saw more shiny Pokemon in the background. Or I didn't see any. But there probably was a shiny Pokemon in the background and I just didn't see it. Or plus I'm playing on a smaller screen, so it's kind of hard to really see. Well, I might as well ask this. Which is your favorite Eevee evolution? Mine are kind of tied. I'm stuck between Vaporeon and Leafeon because Vaporeon has gotten me through some tough battles in Pokemon Stadium, and I remember being a kid playing Pokemon Stadium, and I was just suffering with Onyx using Bind. Is it Bind? Because it was like a wrap. What's the other move that takes a few turns and hits double the amount of damage you take? Bind, not bide. Bind. I just remember suffering with Bind. He would just use it because his Onyx was faster than my Vaporeon, and I just remember trying to use other Pokemon, but I would just use Vaporeon because it was the only one that could survive long enough to defeat him. And plus I would use it all the time in my Pokemon Yellow playthroughs, Pokemon Green. Yes, I did not have my Red until later. And then when it came to my Pokemon Platinum game, I ended up getting Leafeon, which, looking back now, was stupid because I grabbed Turtwig as my starter. It's finally over, you guys. Flashback time. What does it tell you how? So, what, is this a year before? That's a cool phone case, actually. So, in Pokemon, does everybody have a Rotom phone then? Can you just imagine how many Rotoms there have to be? Like, technically, everybody who has a phone has a Pokemon, even if they don't have, like, actual Pokemon and Pokeballs or anything. Like, how does that work? Like, now it just makes me question. It might have been explained in the series or something, but might have even been explained in freaking Pokemon Sword and Shield when it was first introduced. Right? There was a Rotom phone. Yeah, because... Yeah, the Rotom phone was in Sword and Shield. It just turned into a bike as well. It's kind of interesting that you could just have your phone hover in front of you. And we don't even have that. Like, sure, yeah, we got touch screens and everything, but here we just got our phones just in front of us, and I feel like, you know, they could have probably done bigger phones for that, because doesn't it shrink when it goes into your pocket? Or maybe it doesn't. Thanks for everything. Okay. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Hetty. I'd like to check something or something. Check what? Right to resort to. If you're the. Why resort to Operation Starfall? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done. Why not simply order them? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. Could ask them, but I can't order them. So it goes back to the code. At least you guys can pause. I can't pause. I thought I had this where I read it while playing, so I thought I did the right amount of time, and it still... I guess I still didn't. I still can't read it fast enough. They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for... What? No, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Wait. Quit it with the Wookiees. I love Betty. She is so funny. Is it Clavel? Clavel? They talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy away speaking their minds to their teachers, after all. Much so, like the director. Yeah, but where do I even start? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. That's quite enough of that for now. Everyone come out, why don't you? I mean, to be honest, Clavel, that wig was a bit much. Oh, look, it's Momo. From Avatar, The Last Airbender. Let's find out your real name just now. Nelly. Sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I hear your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Why are you being so bashful there? 40. Yeah, how worried we've been. Eerie. Eerie's a good character. A lot of these characters in Pokemon are just great. Like, Pokemon or Game Freak, I guess Game Freak make really good, memorable characters. I'm just horrible with remembering names on most characters. At least Penny's easy to remember, but... but you do remember them, even though you don't see them as often. That's why I forget, because just trying to remember everything else in my brain that has everything else trying to remember. I got so much going on in my head, it's hard to keep track of it at all. I always say my mind is puzzles upon puzzles, pieces, and is trying to find where each piece fits. Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist. Man, I should have ordered that backpack. I saw it on Pokemon Center some time ago. Giacomo? I want to know how Melly really walks around with those dang boots. She looks like a robot or something. I might have said that on the live stream too. Or the last video. I can't remember. No, it was live stream. See. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protractor. Your unauthorized. Your records. Driving Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Engaging to community service. Community service? Yes. We'll be asking you to manage the STC. Star Training Centers. I find it interesting that we got, well, there's a lot of bullying in some Pokemon games, but this one, well, not really bullying per se. I guess, sometimes your rival can be kind of a jerk. To be honest, I'd call it bullying, but the fact that we kind of go into that, in some of these characters, I don't really see them being bullied. Especially Eerie, I'm surprised, but when you get that background info on her. So it's like, I do like that they don't get too severely punished, if at all. I don't even think they get punished that much. I mean, it's kind of like a, I think what Penny says, a win-win situation. That they still do work that they were kind of already doing. I should be punished more heavily than others, I think. Why so? No, because I really did a bad thing. And what would that be? The LP... I sort of got it illegally by hacking. Ah, I see. It wasn't all that... I mean, I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. This is why I love Penny. I kind of thought there was more after this, but then I just left after, like, exploring a little bit, because I hadn't really done much in the school itself. Again, I haven't done any classes or anything. I just done, like, the badges. So I thought I had to go back to the office, but nobody was in there, so then I finally just went outside. Talked to the nurse lady, too. I still prefer Scarlet over Violet. I don't know. I just like Koraidon better. Maybe because it's red. I don't know. I just like it's less futuristic design, even though it's in the past, obviously. It's, I don't know. The futuristic ones aren't really that interesting to me. I mean, I don't hate. I mean, the Tyranitar one looks kind of cool. If I do some volunteer engineering work, huh? I mean, to be honest, I think that's how we should solve all our problems. I mean, find somebody to crack the system, use them to protect the system. Interesting that we get Draco Meteor. Like, none of the Eevee evolutions can learn that, can they? I don't think any of them can. I figured she would give us, like, something that Eevee can learn, because, yeah, she has to. Oh, no wonder why she gave it to us. None of her Pokemon can use it. I do hope we get a Dragon-type Eevee evolution. I really want a Flying type. Actually, I want all the types, but I do think we should have had a Dragon, or at least a Poison or Steel type. And then we're at Arvin. I kind of understand why Pokemon dislike you more if they faint, but at the same time, it's like... How much does it take off with friendship? Because, like, it just happens sometimes. And I always feel bad for the other characters, because I'm like... Because they lose against us, and it's like... Do their Pokemon dislike them? Because they keep losing against us? Or maybe when it gets max friendship, maybe it doesn't lower anymore? I don't understand that. I couldn't remember what the Pokemon was. I was thinking of, what was it, Barnacle or something? From X and Y. And I was like, that's not the right Pokemon. Dawn. Everybody likes to put Dawn to sleep. I couldn't remember what type this Pokemon was. I got a lot of those with getting the special effects or whatever, additional effects on some moves. I'm just like, really? Noodle finally got a win. And here we go with the final Pokemon. Main reason why I swapped out Chomp was because of the intimidation. So I was like, well, might as well still have Chomp because he's a special attacker. So I'll just change his type into a pure fire type. Got the Blaze and Arrow Boost, Stab Boost. Oh, this little buddy. What are we doing, dude? Why are we doing that? Crazy spar hacker. What? She ain't shady. What are you talking about? How did you even know she's a hacker? You even know who she is? Path of Legends completed. Now the Elite Four. Technically, I have more than 8 badges, but... If you guys just want to watch this full thing, I did sped it up, because I'm like, this is kind of annoying. I'm just surprised I had the freaking thing right. I thought for a second I was gonna get that wrong. And then the gyms, I couldn't even remember which one was really the hardest. I was thinking of the olive one, but I couldn't remember who that was. And I think it might have been Katie, to be honest. So I had to go look that up for the artisan gym, because I'm like, I only remember him because the art, and he had grass, but I just couldn't remember his name. I wish there was an answer. No, I love Pokemon. I think I tried doing that on my Scarlet playthrough. I put no, because I was like, no, I love Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon, I love Pokemon. And the final part, well, not final part. I mean, I guess final part till, what is it, a way home or a call home or something? That's the final part. That's the last final part. More or less. Never mind, we still gotta beat Nimona. Again, I forgot who everybody was, what types they were, until I looked it up, and it was already too late. I already started the battle, so I'm just like, oh, freaking heck, it's ground. Water, so might as well just have really crystallized terracotta or whatever. Sorry, terracotta. I don't use potions in this one. This one, Quadsire has water absorbed, so I had to swap it out. I couldn't use the water boost because it would just heal. Like, and then that happened. I forgot I had Protect and all that crap. And then this part, I was like, okay, you're gonna use Protect at some point. So here I was like, oh, they're probably gonna use Protect, so I just went ahead and healed. But no. And then completely dodged. And then I just hulked because I was like, I know you're gonna use Protect at some point. And then, there it goes. Now it uses Protect. I was like, I knew it was coming. I'm like, I'm not sitting here wasting a turn and can use Protect. So then, I was like, now I can knock you out. Bad, kiddo. I love coffee. You're up next, Squirt. Did you lose Eureka? Yeah, I did. She's on pushover. Good luck. Revenge me! Yes, we're ready to play Poppy from Poppy Playtime. I'm sorry. This is where you say bye-bye. Okay, her Pokeball just appeared out of nowhere. It's kind of weird that they didn't have the Pokemon nickname. Like she said Raja, right? Why didn't they just have that Pokemon just nickname? Like, it would be kind of neat to see, because the only time you really see Pokemon nickname are through trades. So it's like, why didn't they just have her Pokemon nickname? You know? I guess he would be gone. Or they. I knew I was going to use light screen. Just in case she healed again. Or healed. I was like, I'm using her power. My last Pokemon turn things around. I'm sure. Dinky! Well, I wanted to revenge on you. I wanted to take revenge on you. I think you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. Don't think I did anything wrong to you. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Everybody's favorite character. You know what? I think Larry would have the voice of the one guy that plays the Pixies in Fairly Odd Parents. That would be his voice. That's what I hear. It's like, I want to do it, but then I'm like, no, I better not. I don't think I get my voice that deep. I was debating on swapping or not, and I'm like, Intimidate, might as well just stick with the stat boost, or the stat that will get lowered. that Pokémon didn't get a Mega Evolution. I guess I don't get a break today. It was like freeze frame. Or freeze, whatever. It's your turn. Hassle. Now where could he be? I don't think he can hear you, Larry. Come on in, Hazel. Hassle. I want to say Hazel, but I don't think it's Hazel. Is it Hazel? Is it Hazel? Here's my thing. What if Larry was mute? I'm like, you gonna have him trying to shout even though he can't technically talk? Like, there's just some people out there that just can't shout, you know. He can't shout. He's not that type of person. I don't know. Don't judge him for it. I want to say Hazel, but I don't think it's Hazel. I think it's Hassel, isn't it? I might say Hazel by accident. I don't know which one it is, so I'm gonna go back and forth between the two. And I apologize. Exactly remember what type this was, but I did. I was like, I know it's poison, I know it's dragon, but I was like, it's gonna have a water type move because it's the first evolution, I think it's part water. So I was like, trying to debate there what I wanted to do. This one was the one I was kind of worried about because I had leech seeds, so I was like, I wanted to knock it out as fast as I could. But it, like, he didn't send it out, like, when my Fulton was out, and I was like, why didn't he send it out? Only had 3 moves listed. I thought that was a little weird that I only had 3 moves. Oh, that was cool. And here's where I was like debating if I should keep Derek out. I'm just like, I could heal, but I'm like, so I just swapped. I'm like, I didn't want to risk Derek fainting, so I was like, And then obviously that missed, but that was because Lily dodged. I don't know if Harry would have dodged. Felled? Wouldn't it be fallen? You really did it. Oh, wow. Huh. A wonder ball. I'm just so proud of you. Oh, don't cry, Grandpa. Hustle. Would you like a hug? Sorry about this. This old man can get like that. So what if I do? I just want to be overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed. You did so beautiful, Bully. He's still crying. These characters are hilarious. I can't believe they actually healed my Pokemon. I was like, oh. Because I forgot to grab some full restores. And I was like, crap. And then it wouldn't let me go back. So I'm like, oh, crap. Well, I guess I gotta suffer the consequences of not buying full restores. And I still forgot to buy full restores. I like putting them in a specific order. Because I kind of thought you would get the cutscene with, like, shows all your Pokemon and they put them all together. So I try to make sure I put the shorter ones up front so they don't get covered up by the larger ones. And then they don't even do that in this one. I was like, oh, I'm so used to just having them going one by one, showing each one. Now, is it Gita or Gita? I'm gonna go with Gita. I am okay. Well, holding back. Okay. This Pokemon is really annoying. I was debating here on what to do. I was like looking at the her team setup and I was like, oh, what should I do? And I decided to just go with Floatzel with Water Lily and just I healed Chomp because I didn't know what I was going to do at first. Then I just started using Bulk Up. And I healed, bulked up max all the way, and then I just wiped her entire team with Water Lily. to check to see where we were at. One final heal. And then finally, the end game. I couldn't believe Water Lily actually outsped that, but then I also forgot my Pokemon are higher level. And Floatzel is a pretty fast Pokemon. 1 minute. Are you sure about that? My entire team is really good. With that ability, you need to send that Pokemon out first. You did it! Congratulations. Just so happy I can't get hold of it anymore. I can't hold it in. Oof, crying again. Mary's just like, dude, come on. Alyssa. I forgot I paused for a second. What if I said no? Tomaya! Or Tama. Is it Tama? Wait, hold on a second. She just defeated me in battle. Let her rest for a second. Yeah, especially Jigglypuff. Poor Jigglypuff. I said behind the house at first. I don't know why the treasury eatery was on there. See you later. And now the final showdown. The final. Well, no, I don't know. the third, or the second final showdown. I just love the color, the tiles, or whatever stone colors. They're so pretty. Want my party out. I thought I would outspeed it still. Stealth rocks. Just in case I try to use it again and I didn't outspeed it. Why did you have to give me dropping Pokemon? People in the background, but I just realized there's not a lot back there. I couldn't remember what type the Dunsparce was, so I had to look it up real quick, because I thought it was part ground, or turned into a ground type, but it's just pure normal. Used a ghost type move instead. Oh no. Okay, a random Tauros in the background. I'm like, are you okay? You knocked me flat. I was giving you my absolute everything I had. Everything Pokemon battling, am I right? So much better, so much more fun than I've ever knew. Thanks for an incredible match. You beat me for real this time. Quick break, Alyssa. Before round 2. What? Oh. What should I bring out this time? Decisions. I'm just like, the horror. Victory Road completed. Now for the last part of this. Why did we turn around? Every time when I hear that, I just think of Rockruff's Pokemon cry. Like I don't hear that cry. I hear Rockruff's. Pretty much, yeah. Sort of. Hey, over here. Maybe. Not that I care or anything. The way home. Okay, she literally appeared out of nowhere. I think she teleported. Hola. She was here in a second. You're annoying little pets at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Speaking like the guy who wants to be getting beaten in a battle. Why is it so dark in here? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. I want the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. Do you like Pokemon battling too? No, you talk like way too much. The professor introduced us, and yet I was the one that suggested her. I'm not really the adventure type, but I owe you, Alyssa. Identification in process. It seems you gather a group of allies. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad. Probably. What? Professor Turo? Oh, okay, we got ID numbers. Oh, of course. Oh my gosh, such an honor to meet you in person. Well, not in person exactly. Did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? Alright. Dad? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? It must be not. Must not be. Excuse me. fight looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Well, yeah, where else is Miraidon at? What? Is there like an elevator or something? Well, Miraidon can't really fly per se. It can glide. To be honest, Penny, I'm with you there. I agree with you on that. I'd rather have an elevator. Like, how do you get down there? You ready for the worst? What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Excuse me, sir. No need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Lady, why are you sitting like that? I thought you wanted to take an elevator and you just like hop on Miraidon's back. To be honest, I don't understand Penny's freaking fear here. I thought she was afraid of heights. Considering how she's like, we gotta ride on Miraidon, like, I'm with her there. I'd rather take an elevator, but then she just hops on like backwards, and it's like, okay, I think you're incapable of fear. At least Neoma sat forward. I love the music. Says the girl who sat backwards. It's okay, bud. Goodbye. You chose to go back in its Pokeball? Probably just hungry or something. If it was hungry, I think it would have, like, nudged us, like, hey, feed me. Especially you, since you're the cook here. Vital signals seem normal, okay. How can you tell that? What is scanning our vitals? The detector needs fixing. Video gamey when you say it like that. I apologize when I was trying to make sure you see it, and then I get attacked by a Corviknight, whatever. Picking up items and accidentally blocking the text. I didn't mean to do that. don't need to bite my head off. Come on, you two. This is an adventure. Let's have a good time. How'd you wind up being friends with Alyssa? Oh, well, I guess she came through when I needed her. Everything was off the rails. School was a mess. Alyssa helped me sort it out. What about you then, Nimona? So now you're classmates and neighbors. Wait, that's wild. Hold it there, you two. You think you two have a cool friendship story with Alyssa? Our friendship's on the next level. Nobody asked you. Stop trying to flex on us. I guess we're all buds with Alyssa. Club. That's what it was. Oh, I bet that's what we were looking for. Radish rashes. Research stations. That was close. Oh, you got such a great memory, Penny. What's great in my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Oh my gosh. Oh, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside. Yeah, stop bickering, you guys. Come on. Ancient ruins. They look far too recent for that. 87 years ago. Ah, that's close to 100 years. Do you want to press the button? You're the presser. Better press it. Never saw my dog. Oh, is it time for yours? For the back story revealed? Penny, shush! He was always busy at work, cooked myself, cleaned for myself. Well, both stuff was all I had. So yeah, I don't really know him at all. I try not to think about it too much. But the truth is, I would rather just have a dad who was there. I used to get a couple emails, but that stopped a couple years ago. Some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything, and I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. Nah, I was just giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. You know, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. And don't call me pipsqueak. That's the spirit you do. Again, for all I know, there was probably a shiny Pokemon in there somewhere. Who knows? I was just trying to make sure I avoided Pokemon while the dialogue was there. Which Pokemon did you run into? Like, does that even get told? About time, too. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Oh, look at Delibird! Weren't the other Pokemon familiar too? Really? Oh my gosh, so cute! I mean, out of all the futuristic ones, I guess Delibird is the cutest one. What type this Pokemon was until later. Get a chance to attack. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. Oh, let's get inside any already. One more jump scare like that. So what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Oh, what's that book? Suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. The member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Dolphins. Yet, differences. Okay. So, they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Alyssa? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. They're almost like Ultra Beasts, but at least they're still Pokemon. We have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. Some of Pokemon, future Pokemon to this place. So, the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working. Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. By the time does he mean actually traveled to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did you call us here to Area 0? Arvin, whatever. Arvin. Be easier to you to understand once we see each other. Please continue your efforts to the remaining lots. More like everything to do with this place. I'm not the one he expects, so I think you should be the one carrying it. Take care of it for me, I guess. Okay? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. What? Wait, how do you know about that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. No, parents pampered like a little princess from Roots, right? Oh, no. That's not my thing. Though, yeah. As you could say, mother and father were like hands-off, but in a good way. My big sister will probably take over the business. Wait, you call them mother and father? That is some pampered little princess stuff right there. Calente? Whatever. Really annoying. Like super overprotective. It's just my dad. He's loud, clingy, and makes weird nicknames for me like Pin Pin. He's so annoying in the world. He's the worst. Man, that's a real downer for your dad. Have his own daughter speak to him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Alyssa, how's your mom? Yeah, how's your mom? What about your mom, or whatever? Really, I wish I could have seen that, but but that sandwich tasted great. To be honest, the sandwich sounds fantastic right now. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, you're such a worry word. Huh? See? See? Wait a second, that's just like that Titan Pokemon. Yeah, I have the Titan Pokemon. Leave it to us. I couldn't believe that missed. I was like, really? Victory hours! Yeah, except your Pokemon missed. That's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How can he let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like our oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Alyssa, let's get inside. Feeling rough, Penny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned the time machine. So, Rhino isn't pretty much from one of those future Pokemon? I think you're onto something. It does give off future vibes. Do you still remember that from way back? No wonder why. That Pokemon Rhino, it was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it was best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Rhydon, when I entrusted Alyssa, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved. Though analysis in its genetic makeup and behavioral... I give up. I mean, there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly! Imagine how thrilled they Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. Alyssa, can you proceed to shut off the lock? You gotta let me battle Miraidon now. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. That was the first I've heard of it coming from the future myself. It was just a weird Pokemon my dad brought home. They all lived together in the lighthouse. Dad promised me to keep it a secret. So that's why you knew. Yeah, but then one day, Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. A few folks living nearby ended up seeing it. Secret was out. Once that happened, Dad took it. Guess that makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. Yeah, if people found out. I don't see my... I didn't see my dad and Miraidon for ages. You should be sorry. Shoot. Yeah, but sure would have been great to know all that before coming down here. Dang it, guys. Harsh. The last and final station. Well, what happened here? The place a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Ah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything all in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Okay. Come again? What the heck? It's not that you're creeping us out. Initiating restart. Well, this definitely was weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. It meant a joke. It wasn't funny. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get anything else. I'm surprised that thing's still working. I kind of thought that thing would already be disabled. Please free me from my previous transmission. That's not what that was. What do you mean? There's definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Maybe it was just a dramatic flare. You big time, Jazz. You need to see a doctor. That's not right. Yeah, I'm pretty... Oh. Oops. What are y'all Pokemon doing? We finally reached the deepest part. We made it. Ready to see those legends. Yeah, right. I'm surprised you can get cell phone reception down here. Or maybe Rodham can just, I don't know. How does that even work? Terra Stellize. Just now. Made from the crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. The gate of Zero Lab should open for you. But once you open the gate, you will be confronted by dangerous Pokemon inside. With the 4 of you together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves. Open the gate. You decide to press the button and open. Hold it. Huh? We were finally getting into the lab. Look at this truth. Shouldn't we have Miraidon also help? I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted us to let it ride it since we got here. And it can't even enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those herbs. And here yeah. I'm such a horrible reader. I cannot read very well. Let Miraidon out. Huh? Alright. It's time to open the gate. Ooh. So it was just wandering around. It's happening. Whoa, no way. Something's not right. Okay. Poor Miraidon. Oh, what's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family failed or something? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Just look at Miraidon. It's terrified. I thought you should be worried about that. Once we get you back in your battle form, I'm sure you can go toe-to-toe with that jerk. Oh. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think Miraidon, that other Miraidon, was that other dangerous Pokemon? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon come inside? You mean inside the gate we just... Stampede! D. This is not a friendly welcome mat. Don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. Poor Miraidon. Seriously. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. Let's do this together. Wow, they're strong. Now this is what I call challenging. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Why are they coming at me? Alyssa, help me out here. Oh, now they're Pokemon. They're just going to attack, I guess. And then all of them disappear. Music is still good in this game. Trying to focus on behind us and it wouldn't let me do it. hi, or are you just gonna stay behind me? The future must be terrifying. Rawr. Oh no, they're running away. Well, yeah. Yeah, and? If those Pokemon get out, it's gonna be a big mess out there. We gotta stop them. Why me? Wait, hold on. Why do I feel you're enjoying all this? She probably is. Hope those two can handle those. Let's go for the strong looking one. What is that? Iron Julius? Is that what it's called? Iron Juglet? Jugulus? Is that what it is? Jugulus? Oh, it was Julius. There's a G in there. I guess so. Runner's gonna be silent. Still scared, huh? Well, let me take a bunch of them on. Even most of you can handle these. Got it. Well, yeah. Considering how he battled us and still survived, I'm sure he's fine. Right on. You really ruined my childhood. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me happy. You got amazing powers. Just use them. Don't even think about that jerk beating you. Be brave. I tried reading it as fast as I could. Human presence detected. I want that hat. Like, I'm really liking my hat. I get so distracted. I apologize. Deactivating sleeping mode. Or sleep mode. Excuse me, I thought it was sleeping mode. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you for coming. Rawr. No, back in your ball. So how come our Miraidon's at a Pokeball, but that one's at a Master Ball? But then again, he did say that one was more aggressive. Which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Turo. What are you talking about? I'm an artificial intelligence AI. See, the AI in text just looks like AL, and I keep thinking owl, and it's like, no, it's AI. But the fact that the eyes do not have those, I don't know, cross on top of them, I keep thinking it's L. Because look, they look exactly the same in this text. That's why I like using Times New Roman text. Because I know it's AI, but I keep thinking it's OWL. Follow me. Miraidon just standing there like, alright, what now? This elevator will take us down to a lower level. Step inside. Oh, answer any questions. Is there anything you wish to know? What is AI? What happened to the real professor? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, he had a great fascination with the Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to continuously draw Pokemon from the future. And we know all about the professor. He received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. Yeah, I think that might be a little difficult for him. is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. Computer draws on the originals. Professor downloads the memories to calculate all my thoughts, and it was a calculation. So at least you guys can pause. I can't pause when I'm overviewing it. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original prisoner had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside the present day. But these Pokemon has obtained strange powers. Their existence brings destruction, ecological balance. Professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around us is still being more Oh my gosh. I could never keep up. I should have went slower. But it's like I read it, and then let's sit for a couple seconds, try to read it again. I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. Oh, wow. Destroy the dream. Yeah. I mean, what else? What other choice do we have? We have reached the lowest level. How deep is this place? It kind of feels like Poppy Playtime in their factory underground. Like, how deep is it? Behold! Or the terrestrial phenomenon. To stop the machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which is embodied in the book. The book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. Man, how long has that book been around then? I thought I saw my mic moving. Yeah, my eyesight is just... I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, for my own desires, are overwritten by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will no longer be more than a battling machine. Or a battle machine. My battling abilities are peerless. The battles carried out by the various champions. Oh, wow. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, I believe you can prevail. Once you have ready yourself, place the book on top of the thing. Pedestal. Is it pedestal? Is that the right word? ID confirmation, Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Access denied. Pretty colors. Shutdown command overridden. Re-intellize. Whatever. It's up to you now, Alyssa. AI Turo. See, I almost said Alturo instead of AI. Please defeat me. When I get into more editing skills, I would love to figure out how to alterize my voice to make it robotic. That's my dream is within reach. Click. You're not getting in my way. No 7. Or in 07. This is where I kind of like started looking at the Pokemon types. I didn't really know for sure what type they were, because I don't really pay attention to the futuristic Pokemon that much. I keep thinking they're all steel types, because their name has iron in their name, so I'm just like, oh, they're part steel, and I'm like, no, they're not part steel. Fighting electric. Splendid, isn't it? Sure. And they just stop talking. It's like, dude. I think I was debating on switching or not, and I was like, whatever, we'll keep going. I'm still faster. I forgot what Iron Thorns was, and I thought it was, Amoonguts. Like, there was a future form, I'm like, wait a minute, there's no Amoonguts, it was the Volcarona that had to pass in a future one. Stab boost on that. Iron bundle. Ice water. Go, Milo, dodge the attacks. I think I was debating on who to bring in. I couldn't exactly remember what type it was, but I thought it was like Fighting Fairy, and I was like, because I know it's half carnivore, half Gallade, so I was like, it has to be fire, or fire, Fighting Fairy type, so. I'm just like, well, let's just use the boost here. And I knew I got a special attack boost. Oh, you dodged that one. May not be a ghost attack, but I still dodged it. Impossible. Ooh. I love the black color in the background, or black walls. I really like it. It looks really cool. Oh my gosh, it took you guys long enough. What took you guys so long? What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. Well, I think you kind of popped out right there a little bit. Uh-oh, system security failure. Okay, the purple doesn't feel as threatening as the red in Scarlet, in my opinion. It just looks prettier. I mean, the red still looks cool. Oh gosh. Even if it's his own son? Oh wow. Locking all Pokeballs except register the Turo's ID. Wait, what? A Penny has her phone out. She's like, wait, what? I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Can we? It's not your dad. It's a robot. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. Initiated, that's the word. So, like, did the protocol not take in consideration of his son popping up? Like, was he really willing to... I love that. To, like, attack his own son? Send out Rhydon. And I'll send out Water Lily, even though I am unable to. Run. When I first played this on Scarlet, I was so confused. I'm like, I can't send any Pokemon out, so what do you want me to do? Run? Yeah, go. Huh? I love that. I love that look back. Like, I just love it. I think it's stronger with Crydon doing it, but it still looks great with them looking back at you like that. Like, I know you got this. I believe in you. And then they just nod, and it's like, gotcha. But I don't like it how they made Miraidon Crydon weaker. Like, they could at least made the Pokemon the same level. Rawr again. And then you can already tell it's already faster than you. I didn't really know, like, what to do, so I was just like... Let's just take a guess, because I think, like, it's an auto win, right? Like, no matter what you really do. I'm glad I didn't use Endure. Let's go more right on that. So we're saying something now? We'll fall here. Destroy my paradise. Absolutes. My goal will be perished or something. And what is the point of that? That's just gonna weaken my attacks. So when it said that it shook off the taunt, I was like, oh, I think I know what's about to happen, so I was like, nope, I guess I gotta use Endure. Took that like a hit like a champ. You could do this, I know you can. So only my special attack survived. And I was debating on what to do. And I was just like, no, let's just attack. My special attack boosted. But then I remembered at the last second, I'm like, oh wait, he has to recharge! This isn't good. Yeah, it does it. Your Terra Orb's glowing. Right on, Terrestrialize! And then like all your stats boost. Okay, there was no sound. That was weird. Barely no sound there either. Oh, that's so cool. Some of the terrible ass effects are really cool. I want to say it looked dramatic, but it didn't look dramatic. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Yay! Clap. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How astounding to think that you managed to defy the original Professor's Protocol or something. Are you back to normal? Yes. A completely unforeseen outcome. Even on the brink of despair, your children did not give in. and instead proved your worthiness. The fortitude? Is that the word? Something. I just cannot read. I apologize again. I thank you, Alyssa, and I thank you all, children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be to a complete stop while I'm here. What? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your ventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envy your freedom. The way that you came together, working in Bleak with your fellows. The way you sought strength to do better. The way you found face even... Right. A treasure of all your own. Aggie, was something. I wish that I too might be as free as you all. Not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, this time machine will not stop. So I made the decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world, to the future. What? You can't leave now, right when we finally reach you. No, I'm not going to use it so it can be stopped. I cannot deny my desire to see that future. Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes, so I understand that your father truly loved you. Well, you just can't go and say that. No? I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, right on, Alyssa. It's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Farewell, my free adventurers. So, like, I bid you adieu. So, like, in the... So, in this one, this is his dad. And in the Scarlet one, it's his mom. So, where's the opposite? So, where's the mom in this game? In Violet? Does she exist? Did she die? That's my real question. To the end. Can I zoom out a little bit on my timeline here? There we go. Oh, we still got some more going on. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when I said my name and using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yes. Or Gius, whichever. I guess Briandon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong! Where'd the other one go? If it tries to nudge me with that brotherly rub while it's... I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's skip over the big win here. That's right, you both did amazing. Yeah, that's my bud Alyssa for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he finally having real fun and adventure in the future. Something like that. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's go home. There is no other answer. I don't know why the heck they put two options there. It should just be, let's go. Okay, listen up, everybody. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this. I don't know who said that. Sounds great if we can load up on some snacks first. I did. And I'm just like, heck. Listen, now you too. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun on this. Let's go. Oh, this game. I love the story. Well, we're at the end of this. Thank you for watching Alyssa's journey with Pokemon Violet. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to start Legends ZA soon, hopefully. It's still gonna be a voiceover, but thanks again, everyone. Sorry for taking so long to upload and finish this video, and I had to skip the ending because I'm assuming there was copyright with the music. So, y'all have a good one.